So, Mr. Rebello, what are your thoughts of the American dream?
Well, let me first of all shed a little light on the historical perspective. Because, in my definition, the American dream lives itself out when individuals work hard, have a strong work ethic, and as a result of that, are able to overcome some perhaps social and financial obstacles and achieve success. And not just financial success, but success relative to their personal happiness. So that's a historical perspective. I think you can find numerous examples of that American dream existing today and living itself out to fruition. However, I think the recent, I say recent, probably going back past 10, 12, 15 years, recent economic conditions in the world have made it more difficult for people to exercise the American dream option. I think that there are more middle-class folks today who are struggling financially. I think the job market and the housing market has been such that more people probably than ever before have been struggling to own their own homes, to establish financial independence. Poverty level in America is higher than it's ever been. So some skeptics look at that as the American dream being in serious jeopardy, and I think there is some evidence of that. On the more positive side, I think that you still can achieve success and overcome many financial obstacles with the right work ethic, the right attitude, and maybe a little bit of luck included.
Well, I think that does sound very true, Mr. Rebello. Thank you. Well, you want to know what my thoughts are of the American dream?
Sure.
Okay, you see, well, it's basically having the freedom of choice to live where you want, own what you want, and basically be part of a large group in life. Well, it's kind of difficult these days to even be part of that group because maybe that person becomes envious of what that individual has or owns. So yeah, that kind of makes it hard for immigrants these days to look for places to live in North America. And besides, they came here for a very specific reason. And also, think of all the amazing ethnic people from around the world. They come to share their part of their nation with our nation, which obviously is a somewhat big part of the American dream. And what makes it difficult, though, is that people these days are getting rejected by the bigger groups. So yeah, that's what makes it really, really hard these days for people / immigrants to look for a new home, look for a new vehicle. So yeah, that's what makes it difficult these days, because now I can see why people say the American dream no longer exists, because of all the rejections from people from other countries around the world.